boys and girls, we are back, baby, as the sprint cars here from the beautiful Knoxville Raceway about to get underway. Here is heat race number 1 about to get fired up, and these drivers are about to be let loose here again this evening for our second race of the evening. Knoxville Raceway is the 305 sprint cars ready to rock and roll here for the Montana iRacing League here. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a good time. We're going to see some great racing action again here in this one as these drivers get loaded into the sim and ready to rock and roll, ready to try to pick up a win. We'll get ready to set the stage here for our first race of the evening as chat, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a good time. We're going to see some great racing action again here in this one, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see some craziness unfold here again this evening as these 305 sprint cars, I mean, this is going to be a big racetrack for these 305s. They're going to have a lot of room to move out there on the racetrack, so we should be able to see some pretty good, clean green flag racing, but we said that before and be bitten in the butt, so we'll just keep it as some good, hard racing all evening long, and we'll get ready to set the stage and get ready to rock and roll here for heat race number 1 in just a few more moments. If you're tuning back in, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here from Knoxville Raceway. Oh, chat, this is going to be a lot of fun. Woo! All right. I still don't think SDK is working here as we do have the drivers out there on the racetrack, so we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here for heat race number 1. Is heat race number 1 about to get underway as these drivers get loaded into the sim, and everyone looking for a win here in this one as we will get ready to set them loose in just a few more seconds. Alrighty, so starting on the pole here in heat race number 1, we see the number 307 ride. That is Merlin Sorensen. To his outside in the 24M, that is Ian Myers. The 78 ride, that is Joseph Brooks there in position number 3 with the 86 of Patrick Lemire right there with him. And then we see, unfortunately, for some reason, it just doesn't want to have to work here. Every time I try to go backwards, it doesn't want to work. I think we're just hitting the wrong button here. It's the corn up 28 ride of Cody Blix out there on the racetrack. Vernon Hill, the 62 of Dylan Stevenson, and the number 43 of Terrell Wheeler out there on the racetrack as well. As unfortunately still no live timing for us here. Unfortunately, the live timing, the lap counter, everything else not working here this evening as SDK down. And unfortunately, they run on UK time, and unfortunately, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning there for them, and unfortunately, they will not be up to fix the servers here for us this evening. As out in front, we see a great race here for the lead. Here is 3 wide back there for position number 3. A little bit of bouncing around as the 86 ride of Patrick Lemire trying to hang on to his car. Some more contact right there in front of him is Merlin Sorensen hard up into the outside fence here. Tough break there for Merlin Sorensen. A tough break for the number 1H of Vernon Hill here as well, as he's upside down there on the inside of the racetrack. You do see the pace truck coming back out onto the racetrack here as the caution flag is going to fly, as we saw some pretty crazy carnage here down in corner number 1 and 2 is contact all around the racetrack. You see Dylan Stevenson and Vernon Hill together. The 307 getting up into the outside fence as well, as there's the contact between Vernon Hill and Dylan Stevenson, and unfortunately a bunch of drivers just getting tore up and taken out there in this one, as our first caution flag of this race is gonna come here early on in heat race number 1, as we will stack them up, rack them up, get ready to go back to green flag racing. As out in front, it is the 24M of Ian Myers, as Myers leads the way. The 43W of Terrell Wheeler there in position number 2, and then we see Patrick Lemire there in 3rd. In the Corn Hub 28 ride, that is Cody Blix there in 4th. Joseph Brooks there in 5th. Dylan Stevenson, the 307 of Merlin Sorensen there, rounding out our active drivers, as unfortunately Vernon Hill down pit side here in that 1H ride, as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here in just a few more moments. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you guys know what to do if you're just tuning back in here for our second race of the evening. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button as we get ready to go back to green flag racing as the lights turned off the official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to get ready to go to battle. Yo, Casey Durant coming in with that heart reaction. What's good, Casey? Casey coming in showing the love. Kara, Billy Tabor coming in with that like on the stream. Cody Horton coming in dropping that heart reaction as well. And Luke Zampich coming in with that share. How are you, Luke? How are you, Cody? Kara, Billy, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. My boy Casey Durant, good luck out there, brother. How you doing? How's your day going? Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful evening of racing action out there, Casey, as we are ready to go back to green flag racing as the Flawless Auto Bodies number 24 Emma Ian Myers back onto the lap pedal here from Knoxville Raceway's heat race number 1 in full swing here as the 43W. Right there in tow is Terrell Wheeler in position number 2, trying to hunt down our race leader. And here comes the Montana iRacing League PBI number 86 ride of Patrick Lemire there in position number 3. The Corn Hub 28 ride, the PeaceMaker Gaming inspired machine there in position number 4. In looking for more, that's Cody Blix with Dylan Stevenson rounding out our top 5. Joseph Brooks back there in the 78 ride in position number 6 with the 307 of Merlin Sorensen back there in that 7th position, bringing up the rear of the field there. Is unfortunately we have a couple drivers down and off the racetrack here early on in this one, as the 86 ride going to work himself up into position number 2 here as Patrick Lemire around the 43 machine of Terrell Wheeler for position number 2, as they're all still trying to figure out a way to get around this 24 ride, as Terrell getting into that inside berm ever so slightly down there in the 43 machine, and he almost goes around right there, unfortunately losing some momentum as he was trying to take a peek down low on our race leader. Now he has Cody Blix to deal with here, as Blix right there in position number 4 and looking for more here as Terrell Wheeler trying to hold on to that 3rd position on the racetrack, as here comes the 86 of Patrick Lemire. Lemire taking a look down low there on our race leader. Ian Myers with a great run though out of corner number 2 and able to hold on to that 2nd spot, as here comes Terrell Wheeler looking underneath of the 86 of Patrick Lemire. Is the 24, the 86, and the 43, 1, 2, and 3, and then you see Cody Blix in the Corn Hub PeaceMaker Gaming number 28 ride there in position number 4. You see Joseph Brooks trying to work himself back around the 62 ride of Dylan Stevenson there for position number 5 on the racetrack. It's Terrell Wheeler right there coming home in that 4th position. I do believe the checkered flag has been displayed, so Ian Myers picking up the win here in heat race number 1. Myers getting it done and parking that ride up here in victory lane for the first heat race of the evening, as we'll get ready for heat race number 2 here in just a few more moments. As once again, we do apologize, SDK, our live timing application, is not working right now. Their servers are down for some unknown reason, and we can't even open up SDK, so a tough break for us up here in the broadcast booth, a tough break for everyone in the grandstands as well, as we won't be able to have the overlays to show you where the drivers are on the racetrack and everything else, what positions they're in, and all that fun stuff, and it makes our job that much tougher as well up here in the broadcast booth, as we gotta manually click through every position to try to find drivers out there on the racetrack and everything else, and it makes it that much tougher for us, that is for certain. As out in front, starting on the pole here in heat race number 2, it is the 32. That is Pacer Popham. His outside in the 50 ride, that is Caden Back. And then we see the 43C machine of Casey Durant there in 3rd with Warren Samoy in the 3D Racing House of Speed ride, starting in position number 4. PJ Popham in position number 5 with Luke Zampich to his outside there in the 6th position. And then we see the 85 ride of Patches B Fast in the 79 of Dalton Stevenson in the DFR Flow Racing. Number 79 ride bringing up the rear of the field here in heat race number 2 on the evening, as we'll get these drivers stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here as my boy Dylan Stevenson, Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson coming in, showing the love with the heart reactions. How are you, Mama Bear? How are you, Dylan, coming in, showing the love here in this one, as we will get them ready to rock and roll. We will get ready to set these drivers loose here in heat race number 2, as out in front, it is the 32 ride, the Pacer Signs and Designs ride of Pacer Popham, as here comes PJ Popham in a quick hurry, trying to work himself up into position number 2, as he's up into that second spot, trying to hunt down his dad in that 32 ride, as PJ and Pacer Popham 1 and 2 here on the racetrack. Casey Durand, they're in position number 3 with Luke Zampage and Gaten back, bringing up our top 5 here in this one. As Cody Horton says, I'm going to head down to the Rib Shack and get some cheese fries. Y'all need anything? Listen, I would love some cheese fries right now. I would murder some cheese fries up in here. That is for certain. That sounds very yummy. I'm not going to lie. That sounds very good, and I'd be all in on that one, as to see Warren Samoy getting very loose down there after getting into the inside berm here at Knoxville Raceway, being able to catch that ride, as here comes Dalton Stevenson around the 77 machine up into position number 6 there, as Caden back rounding out our top 5, as see Casey Durand, Luke Zampich, and now you see the 2 ride of PJ Popham jumping out in front, as PJ finds himself away to the front of the field here once again in the sprint cars, as Pacer Popham right there in position number 2, having a great run here in that 32 machine, as he's holding on to the second spot here, as Luke Zampich, Casey Durand, and Caden back trying to hunt him down here, as our top 5 doing a great job here in this one. Then you see the 77 of Warren Samoy trying to work himself back around the 79 ride of Dalton Stevenson for position number 6 on the racetrack, and back there in the 8th spot, see the 85 ride of Patches Be Fast, as out in front, these drivers putting on a great show, but it's the 2 ride of PJ Popham slowly but surely running away here with heat race number 2, as the 2 ride looking very smooth, very racy here this evening, as the 2 machine down across the start finish line, going to click up another lap and bring that 2 car closer to victory here in heat race number 2, as Pacer Popham back there in second, trying to hang on to that run, getting a little bit squirrely there through corner number 1 and 2, trying to hold a pretty wheel here through corner number 3 and 4, and down across the start finish line, they're clicking off another lap, as out in front, PJ Popham looking very stout here in heat race number 2. Looking to be one of those drivers that we'll have to keep an eye on here throughout this feature event, as he may be at the front of the field here, showing them how to get it done lap after lap after lap, as he clicks off another one and continues to stretch out his lead, as Pacer Popham now starting to feel some pressure here from the 33 ride of Luke Zampich, as Zampich trying to work himself around that 32 machine, as the WB Creative Designs ride door to door down across the start finish line, as I do believe the white flag being displayed. So one more time around here, no, sorry, that was the checkered flag. So out in front, PJ Popham picking up the win here in this one, as Cody Blick says, get me some cheese fries, Cody Horton. Yes, some cheese fries would go perfect. That would be a great way to finish off the evening, is to get some cheese fries up in us. Oh, that would be so good. As these drivers going to jump out here onto the racetrack for a quick warm-up session, they're going to get their cars ready to rock and roll. They're going to get ready to go to battle here for our A main feature event in just a few more moments. We're going to try SDK again to see if maybe somehow or another we got lucky, and see if it'll actually work and open for us and stay open for us. Yeah, no, their server's still down, just instantly crashes every time you open it up. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Our overlay needs to work. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, chat. Yo, Frank Fonda coming in with that like on the stream. Anthony Karp coming in with that share as well. What's good, Anthony? Anthony coming in, showing the love. Frank Fonda coming in, showing the love again here in this one as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button, as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here for our A main feature event in just a few more moments. Cheer on these drivers and let them know who you're watching, who you want to see up here in victory lane in just a few more moments as our main feature event is about to get underway. We're going to take a quick short break and then we're going to get right in to the racing action here in just a few more moments. Going to be about tree fitty, Gosh dang it, lost 6 monster weekend, no tree fitty. Tree fitty last week. God dang it, what? I need about tree fitty. Get that reference for the tree fitty. That's a South Park reference right there. Ooh, that is Chet's mom and dad. Russell Wolf coming in with that like on the stream. What's good, Russell? Russell coming in, dropping that thumbs up. My boy Hunter McMahon is coming in, showing the like on the stream as well. How are you, Hunter? Hunter coming in, setting it off as my boy Cody Horton coming in, setting it off again with a 69 star bomb. Hashtag 69 up in the chat here. And Cody Horton coming in, showing the love with the back-to-back 69s. What in the world? Cody Horton coming in with the 69, the 69, and another 69 out of Cody Horton. Oh my gosh, Cody Horton right there coming in with the 69s here in this one. Hashtag 69 up in the chat for my boy Cody Horton coming in, showing the love here. Another 69. Are you kidding me, Cody? Cody coming in with the 469, 69 all day, baby. Let's go, my boy. Coming in, showing the big love here again in this one. Coming in with the back-to-back 69 star bombs here this evening. My gosh. Coming in, showing the big love here in this one. We'll get ready to rock and roll. Our A-main feature event about to get underway here in just a few more moments. Coming in again with another 69 star bomb in here in this one. Coming in with another 69, setting it off here again in this one. As Cole says, Popsicles might win this race. Laugh my ass off. Cody's got some people to pass. Cody's definitely got his work cut out for him in this one. And PJ's very, very good in these sprint cars, man. Somehow or another, PJ's always very, very fast in these sprint cars. He's going to be a tough cookie out there on the racetrack for these drivers to try to get around. Slowly but surely, this practice session coming to a close here as we'll get ready to rock and roll. We'll get ready to go green flag racing here in just a few more moments. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that follow and subscribe button as we get ready to rock and roll here in this one. As woo, chat, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a good time. These sprint cars are always a great show, and especially the 305s in a big racetrack like this makes things very, very interesting, as these things are a very momentum-based car, and you got to really keep your foot in the throttle and keep rolling around the racetrack and trying to keep yourself, you know, from letting off the throttle or having to stab the brakes or anything else. As soon as you start to lose that momentum, you get passed by a handful of cars in a quick hurry. So you got to be on top of the ball all evening long. Got to hit your marks. Got to keep yourself from getting into any kind of issues out there on the racetrack. And these things are very, very easy to go upside down and have some issues out there on the racetrack. As we will get ready to rock and roll. We'll get ready to set them back up here for our main feature event here in just a few more moments. There's only a couple minutes left here of this warm-up session that we'll be getting right in to the racing action here this evening. Oh, Chad, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a good time, and we're going to see some great action here again this evening in this one, as I do believe 16 drivers loaded into the sim, ready to rock and roll here in just a few more moments. Kelly, what you know about that 69? Oh my gosh. I'm sure Kelly's done a couple 69s in his days. I'm sure we all have at some point, hopefully. Your grandma told me that she didn't want you to talk about that? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. The grandma. I hope Cody's grandma never gets to see this. Actually, I gotta do. Honestly, I gotta do. It's a perfect song for you, Cole. Oh boy, this song, oh no, not this one, where is it here? We got one of our beats, one of our songs is called Monster, so let's see if we can find that one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our warm-up session coming to a close. As we get ready to rock and roll, we get ready to set these drivers loose. Our A main feature event about to get underway here from the beautiful Knoxville Raceway. The drivers getting loaded into the sim and looking for a win here. We're going to get some great racing action here with the 305 sprint cars live from Knoxville Raceway here for our A main feature event. You see the 85 of Patches Be Fast going for a bit of a ride. There is our warm-up session, slowly but surely coming to a close as Ryan Carnegie, my boy Ryan, coming in, dropping that thumbs up on the broadcast. How are you, Ryan? Ryan coming in, showing the love, smash that like on the stream as we get ready to go to battle here in just a few more moments. Our A main feature event, our A main about to get underway here again this evening. Elvis Presley, he says, oh my gosh, you're taking Elvis up in the chat. Get him in here. Get him in here. Get Elvis up in the chat. Yo, Joshua Neal, my boy Mr. Neal coming in, showing the love. How are you, Joshua? Joshua coming in, dropping that thumbs up as well as warm-up session coming to a close. Our A main feature event about to get underway here as these drivers get loaded into the sim and are ready to rock and roll here in this one as these drivers are ready to go to battle as they get lined up down pit side. We get ready to set them loose here this evening as see here we can figure out here we go. And starting on the pole in the number 24M, that is Ian Myers. To his outside in the Pacer Signs and Designs ride, that is the 2 of PJ Popham. Starting in position number 3 in the 86 ride, that is Patrick Lemire. And to his outside in the 32, that is Pacer Popham. Starting in position number 5 in the 43W, that is Terrell Wheeler. To his outside in the 33 ride, that is Luke Zampage. Starting in position number 7 in the Corn Hub, Peacemaker Gaming number 28, that is Cody Blixt. Into his outside in the 43 ride, that is Casey Durand. Starting in position number 9 in the 78 ride, that is Joseph Brooks. And rounding out our top 10 in the 79, that is Dalton Stevenson. Starting in the 11th position, the 62 ride, that is Dylan Stevenson. To his outside, the 3D Racing House of Speed Machine, that is Warren Samoy in position number 12. Starting in position number 13 in the 1H, that is Vernon Hill. To his outside in the 50B, it is Caden Back, bringing up that 14th position. Starting in position number 15, it's the 307 of Merlin Sorensen. To his outside, the 85 ride, that is Patches Be Fast, as we will get these drivers ready to rock and roll. Here is our A main feature event about to get underway as we end all the anticipation with our feature presentation as the 24N of Ian Myers down through quarter number 3, and at quarter number 4 he's gonna see the green flag fly, and we are back to battle here at Knoxville Raceway. Ian Myers trying to stay out in front, but here comes that outside momentum for the 2 ride of PJ Popham as he quickly jumps up and takes that lead away. So PJ Popham out in front, wasting no time, getting that 2 ride to the front of the field. As right there behind him, Ian Myers back to second as PJ Popham leads lap number 1 as the fireworks going off here down the back straightaway. Everyone out there on the racetrack getting for the fireworks on the track. Here is the 43 ride of Terrell Wheeler there in position number 3 with 86. The Montana iRacing League BBI number 86 ride of Patrick Lemire there in 4th. And the Corn Hub number 28 ride Cody Blake's trying to hold on to position number 5 here as he works to the inside of Pacer Popham in the 79 ride right there, as well as Dalton Stevenson trying to work himself up towards the top 5 as well. These guys continue to keep on running very, very smoothly out there on the racetrack, putting on a great show for us here in this one as Cody says, I take the wrong group. Oh gosh. As a connoisseur of, oh gosh. Oh yeah, that is in fact what you were, yeah, I think that's what you meant to put there. 100%, 100%. Lap 1, Cody Rex, I call it. Unfortunately, you called it wrong here as Cody Blake's doing a good job here in this one. As Cody said, last night we hosted 2 front-wheel drive Jetta races on dirt, and they were some of the funnest races I've been a part of in a long time. Yeah, we've done a few of those front-wheel drive Jetta races on the dirt track stuff. They're usually a pretty good show. They're pretty decent out there for the most part. It's some contact. Cody Blix and now Luke Zampich in there. Zampich hard into the 28 ride as the corn hop. The 33 and the 86 of Patrick Lemire all tied together right there. I do believe that is going to bring out the caution flag here for us. In this one is some heavy, heavy contact down here through corner number 3 and 4 as see some contact right in front of the corn hop ride as 86 and the 24 come together. Gets the 86 sideways, nowhere to go there for the 28 and Cody Blix. And then here comes Luke Zampich into the picture. And unfortunately, Zampich just kind of runs over that 28 ride as he was flying in there in a quick curry. And he wasn't letting off the throttle. That is for certain. So we'll get a good look here at this 33 ride as Zampich sent it in there, trying to get a good run. Unfortunately, just things happened a little too quick. Couldn't get off the gas pedal quick enough. And 3 tore up race cars there on the outside of corner number 4, and that will bring out our first caution flag of the evening there on lap number 7. Cody's luck, says Cole. Unfortunate luck there in that one, and I mean, unfortunately, just good hard racing, and that's the thing with these 305 sprint cars is that's usually what happens is as soon as you start to let off, if there was no caution flag there and the 33 didn't get into Cody Blix, he was able to pick up 2 easy spots and be able to carry that momentum and not lose any positions where he was probably let off and get onto the binders there to avoid the contact. He may lose that momentum and lose a few spots, but no matter what, he's going to lose a lot of spots there as the 33 going to go deep in the field here for this restart as we get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here in this one as we'll get ready to go back to battle here again this evening. Some great racing action here all around the racetrack as these drivers continue to put on a heck of a show for us. Here in this one, it's out in front. It is that 2 ride of PJ Popham as Popham continuing to lead the way here in this one. Popham out in front, sees the lights turned off, the official iRacing base truck, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing as Terrell Wheeler, they're in position number 2, Ian Myers, Pacer Popham, Dalton Stevenson, Warren Samoy, Joseph Brooks, Dylan Stevenson, Casey Durand rounding out our top 9 as the green flag back out and about here. Nice and slow pace there from the 2 ride as they go back to green flag racing. Good start for the 2 machine, the 43 right there with them, and then an absolute battle back here for position number 4 as Pacer Popham trying to hold on to that spot. Here comes the 24M of Ian Myers trying to hold on to that 3rd position as here comes the 77 Warren Samoy up into the picture here as well. Samoy from deep in the field working the west side signs and designs. 3D Racing 77 ride up inside the top 5 now for that 77 machine. Samoy's been working himself through the field here, looking very, very strong in these sprint cars. You see Dylan Stevenson right there as well in that battle as everyone here trying to get around this 32 ride of Pacer Popham as Ian Myers back there into position at number 5 on the racetrack. Dylan Stevenson, Golden Stevenson there in 6th and 7th. Joseph Brooks, Casey Durand, and now Vernon Hill in the 1H ride, rounding out our top 10 as Luke Zampich, 86, Patrick Lemire, Cody Blix, Merlin Sorensen back there, rounding out our top 14. Our 15th place driver is the 85 of Patches P. Fast, and then you see the 50B back there in the 16th position, bringing up the rear of the field as that's Caden back is out in front. It's still this 2 ride of PJ Popham. Popham continuing to lead the way here in this one. That 2 ride absolutely hooked up again here this evening as he's continuing to show these drivers how to get it done. Going to click off another lap here with 13 more laps left to go. So 13 more laps here for that 2 ride of PJ Popham. Actually, sorry, we have a 40-lap feature event, so 27 more laps there for PJ Popham as he clicks off another lap, that time by the start-finish line. And right there with them, not letting them run away with it, it's Terrell Wheeler in position number 2. Warren Samoy there into 3rd position now as he's found himself a weight around Pacer Popham. The 24M of Ian Myers there in 4th, and Pacer trying to hold on here in that 5th position as he's got Dylan Stevenson and Joseph Brooks right there behind him trying to figure out a way to get around this 32 ride as the Pacer Signs and Designs, WB Crave Designs number 32 ride back into that 6th position as there goes Dylan Stevenson. Here comes the 78 ride of Joseph Brooks working to the outside of this 32 ride as well as the outside lane. Really starting to prove to be the strongest way around the racetrack here with these 305 sprint cars, knowing that you have to keep the momentum up. An outside group producing some great racing action as here comes Luke Sampich trying to throw his name into the ring here as he's worked himself back inside the top 10 here and working towards the top 5 once again in that 33 ride as he just barely clears the 32. They make a little bit of contact. And Casey Duran getting some contact there as well. You see the loss of momentum for the 33 and that 32 ride. Here comes the 86 of Patrick Lemire right into that battle as well as Lemire trying to work himself back up and around the 33 and this 32 ride as he's going to jump to the outside of Pacer Popham as Pacer struggling, sliding backwards here in that 32 machine, but able to keep it pointed in the right direction. You see the 78 ride of Joseph Brooks trying to work himself around the 62 machine of Dylan Stevenson for position number 5 on the racetrack is Ian Myers. They're in position number 4 and looking for more. The 77 of Warren Samoy in position number 3, and then out in front 43W in position number 2 with a big lead over our 3rd place driver, but out in front it is that 2 ride of PJ Popham continuing to lead the way here as PJ out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done. As that time by, we see 20 laps in and 20 laps left to go as the 2 ride going to continue to just click off these laps, continuing to just try to run away here with this one as PJ looking very, very strong here in that 2 machine out in front. Going to just keep on keeping on there on the racetrack as starting to run some lap traffic. You do see one slower car there on the racetrack, and that will bring out the caution flag here as I believe that is Merlin Sorensen down pit side already, and you also saw the 1H ride of Vernon Hill headed down pit side, so we will take a look back and see what happened here as Vernon Hill and Merlin Sorensen all right there together and see what happens here between these two. Down into corner number 3, just looks like, oh, the 307 just washes up into Vernon Hill, and wowzers, what a spin and what a flip right there for Vernon Hill and for Merlin Sorensen as both those cars get absolutely demolished. See if we can jump right on board here with this 1H ride of Vernon Hill. If anyone's got vertigo, you may not want to watch this one as this may be a crazy look at it as here's the contact and up into that fence and then wowzers. Spinning top at 100 miles an hour down there through corner number 3 and 4, and unfortunately a ton of damage there for that number 1H ride as he takes it down pit side here in this one. We'll get him stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here in just a few more moments as Hill back out there on the racetrack. Unfortunately for Merlin Sorensen, he's still down pit side getting some work done to his car as out in front PJ Popham. I don't think he wanted to see that caution flag as he had a big lead between himself and Terrell Wheeler, and then Wheeler had a big advantage between himself in that 77 ride of Warren Samoy. As now we're going to slam them all back together again, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. And on this green flag, we're going to jump into a quick PeaceMaker Gaming Crank It Up. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button. Jump up into the chat and let us know who you're cheering for and who you want to see up here in victory lane as we get ready to crank it up here on PeaceMaker Gaming. crank it up session here as we'll get ready to rock and roll here and take a look back to see what brought out the caution flag here once again in this one. As a couple tough hits here, we'll take a look back and see what happened and who got collected here, as it looks like possibly Patches Be Fast. Let's take it back here a little bit and see where this caution flag comes out. There we go, Dalton Stevenson going around here. Let's take a look at the 79 ride as Dalton just unfortunately sends it into corner number 1 here. Gets some contact with the 86 of Patrick Lemire, gets loose up into the outside fence. The corn hub ride of Cody Blix, nowhere to go there, gets a piece of him there. Not too much damage to the 28 ride, but unfortunately some heavy contact with that outside wall for the 79 of Dalton Stevenson, as he has to take his car down pit side, and a heartbreaker there for that 79 machine, as he was having himself a great run and a great race here in this one. As Cody Horton says, at Dick is in the chat, everyone be cool, chat, be cool. Richard, how are you, my boy? Coming in, showing the love, as these guys cannot race clean. It's tough racing out there, okay? It's tough racing out there, that is for certain. Let's just turn right, he says. Yes. Turn right, turn left, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens, but nonetheless, we see some great racing action here as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here in a few more moments. As out in front, PJ Popham continuing to lead the way here as PJ out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done, as they're in position number 2, Terrell Wheeler. Warren Samoy. Now it's Joseph Brooks up into position number 4 and looking for more in the 24 of Ian Myers. Back there in position number 5. Dylan Stevenson there in 6th. and 7th. We see the 33 of Luke Zampich. In 8th, we see the 32 of Pacer Popham, the 43 of Casey Durant, and the 307 of Merlin Sorensen, rounding out our top 10 as we are back to green flag racing here in this one, as PJ Popham out in front, looking very strong here in this one, as that number 2 machine out in front, continuing to lead the way, continuing to show these drivers how to get it done here in this one, as he's going to click off another lap here, as lap number 29 up on the board here. I do believe 11 more laps left to go here in this feature event. 11 more laps for PJ Popham to try to pick up the checkered flag, as Terrell Wheeler and Warren Samoy try to hunt him down. Joseph Brooks, the newcomer, inside the top 5 here. And now we see the 33 of Luke Zampich up into that 5th position, as Ian Myers starting to struggle here in that 24M ride, as now he has Dylan Stevenson to his outside here, trying to take 6th position away from that 24 machine, as the 24 back to position number 7 on the racetrack. Here comes Vernon Hill, the 32 of Pacer Popham, and the 43 of Casey Duran, rounding out our top 10. Warren Samoy, or not Warren Samoy, that is Merlin Sorensen there in position number 11. The 85 of Patches Be Fast, Caden back, rounding out our top 13, as there you see the corn hub number 28 ride of Cody Blix, unfortunately not having the run he would hope for here in this second race of the evening after picking up the checkered flag in our late model race earlier on the day. There he is out there on the racetrack, trying to just keep that thing sitting pretty and try to keep it out of trouble here, as he's already been collected in a few big wrecks out there on the racetrack. As out in front, the 2 ride of PJ Popham continuing to lead the way here, as PJ out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done, continuing to show them how to run these 305 sprint cars. Cody Blix slow on the racetrack right there on the inside. No caution flag. We're going to keep on rocking and rolling here, as the last thing I think the 2 ride wants to see right now is another caution flag and getting these drivers back to his rear push bar on that 2 machine, as he wants to keep that 2 car out in front and run this clean and green right down to the very end of this feature event, as Terrell Wheeler there in position number 2, and then you see Warren Samoy there in 3rd. Joseph Brooks there in position number 4, as, oh man, the announcer's curse, the caution flag gonna fly here in this one. 5 more laps left to go. I'm not sure if Patrick Lemire had some issues here in the number 86. No, that was the caution flag beforehand. Let's take a look at Cody Blix here in the number 28 ride as the corn hub machine trying to hang on to it. There you go. He's just going to loop it right there through the slick stuff, unfortunately. Oh, Merlin Sorensen going to get a piece of him right there as the 28 ride definitely not having the run he was hoping for in these 305 sprint cars. Gets collected in another one right there as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here once again as we will get them stacked up here in just a few more moments and get ready to go back to green flag racing as this one coming to a close in a quick hurry, and things are looking very interesting here for these drivers as and another caution flag late in one of these races, putting all the pressure on our race leader, PJ Popham, as he knows, again, he's got to hit this restart absolutely perfectly. He's got to make sure he doesn't miss his mark. He has to hit that restart to an absolute T, so that way he can try to drive away and keep these drivers at bay. If Terrell Wheeler or Warren Samoy get a good run here on him on this restart, he could be throwing away yet again another checkered flag after giving up the top spot late in the race, in the late model race earlier this evening, and having to settle for position number 2. I'm sure the 2 ride would hate to do that again here in this one as the lights are off, the official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Yo, Rubes Gaming coming in with that heart reaction. Cody coming in showing the love as well with that like on the stream as we get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here in this one as the pace truck gonna make that hard left-hand turn down pit side, and we are going back to green flag racing as a great restart there for the 2 machine of PJ Popham. That's exactly what he needed to do, was get that big jump over Terrell Wheeler in the rest of the field here as he looks to try to run away with this one as Wheeler trying to hunt him back down. So isn't Warren Samoy. Samoy has that 78 ride of Joseph Brooks right there behind him as these drivers putting on a heck of a show. Here comes Vernon Hill trying to slide the 62 ride of Dylan Stevenson for position number 6 on the racetrack is right there in front of me. You see the 33 of Luke Zampich slow on the racetrack as the 33 machine slow there as the caution flag is going to come back out. I'm not percent sure what the caution flag was for as there's the 85 ride of, unfortunately, oh, we hit the wrong button there, chat, my bad. There we go. How does one join? Ed, you got to be part of Montana. You got to be in Montana to join these races, but you can check out our Discord and see other races in different series that do run on different days, different nights of the week, but unfortunately you have to be a part of the state of Montana. You have to live in Montana to be a part of this league here for this one, as this is a Montana-only iRacing league. So if you're not from Montana, unfortunately, you cannot race in this series. From Great Falls, you're from Great Falls, well, shoot me a message on either Twitter or shoot me a message over on Facebook at PeaceMaker Gaming, or let me see here, we can figure out, let me see where their Discord is here quickly. If you're from Montana, then you should be able to join and race with these drivers. You'll have to talk to the admins over there in the Discord channel to be able to actually race with them and everything else. But as long as you're from Montana, you should be able to jump in and join these drivers and race with them. That is for certain, as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here as the 85 ride, unfortunately, going around there. Let's play it back one lap and see as him and Caden back come together. Unfortunately, the 50 gets into the 85. He goes around there, gets up into the outside wall there slightly, but quick caution flag, and we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. Cody Blix, Dalton Stevenson still down pit side as the lights back off the official iRacing pace car. And we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing as Cody says Joe's coming. Joe's coming. Slowly but surely, he is on the move towards the front of the field as here we go. Green flag back out and about here for the 2 ride of PJ Popham as PJ back onto the loud pedal looking to try to run away here with this one from Knoxville Raceway, our final race of the weekend here for that 2 machine as PJ Popham nice and easy down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4 down across the start finish line. Gonna click off another lap here in that 2 machine. So I do believe that is lap number 39 going up on the board here. So 2 more laps left to go. So PJ Popham down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4 with a big lead here over Terrell Wheeler and the 77 of Warren Samoy here. He is going to see the white flag fly. I do believe, I could be wrong, maybe no white flag. I think the white flag has been displayed. I couldn't see it there. It's the 2 right of PJ Popham down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. The 2 machine of PJ Popham is going to pick up the checker flag here in this one as the 2 car going to park it in the Knoxville Raceway victory lane, getting a perfect win here as the flawless auto body picking up a flawless victory, being the reflection of perfection here all evening long. And then Terrell Wheeler coming home in position number 2, as I don't even know where Terrell is on the racetrack anymore. He's already taken her down pit side, is out in front. It's all this 2 machine of PJ Popham, as PJ picking up the win and parking that right up here in victory lane, as everyone going to take their cars off the racetrack as we're going to get ready to jump up into the broadcast booth here with our top 3 finishers. There's a great race and a great run right there. Really not as many caution flags as what there could have been or what we've seen before. So a fairly content race there this evening for these 305 sprint cars, but no one could hunt down that number 2 ride here this evening as PJ just out in front. As Cody Horton says, I hope they do 360s next year. Yes, I also hope they do 360s, maybe even 410s, something a little bit more, I don't know, I'd say challenging-ish. I don't know. I feel like the 360s put on a really, really good show. The 410s would as well. I mean, anything puts on a good show. Racing is racing, and we'll watch whatever. But, yeah, definitely 360s a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, a little bit more maneuvering around the racetrack, and then it can kind of get down to more of a, setup basis compared to just being flat out on the throttle as 360 sport compacts. Oh, gosh. Sport compacts, don't even get us started. We don't want no sport compacts out there on the racetrack. No, I'm just kidding. We might see micro sprints. That's a possibility. So we could go even lower. We could go with like the 200 cubic centimeters of a micro sprint car or something like that. So we'll get them stacked up, racked up here, and ready to rock and roll for our post-race interviews as our race winner, PJ Popham, up in the broadcast booth, ready to rock and roll as... Stop telling my secrets, Callie. Oh, gosh. What are you throwing, a 360 inside your sport compact? They'll never know. They'll never know. You go for it. Cody. 100%. Go for it. Put the 360 in there. I didn't think it would fit, but you can try, I guess. I don't know. You might be able to figure something out. As we'll get ready to pull our race winner, PJ Popham, up into the broadcast booth here for his post-race interview. Hey, PJ, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
I got you.
PJ, my boy, a great run and a great race here. Here's the reflection of perfection here in this A main feature event as you jump up and take that lead right out of the get-go, and you never look back as you hit some really, really good restarts there, really getting onto the throttle quickly, keeping everyone back there at bay, and able to just keep hitting your marks, keep the momentum up, and keep that 2 ride out in front here all evening long throughout another great sprint car race, man. Take us back through this one and how you got it done.
Yeah, just able to get the lead, early, and then, just kind of pacing myself. A couple of those late restarts, the 43 was starting to show his nose, on the inside of me before I would go. So that last restart, I really switched it up on him, and we were able to get a huge lead and just kind of, ride that out to the win there the last couple laps.
Absolutely. A little bit of a cruise day here in this one for you. Is almost your second win of the evening. Unfortunately, you gave up the late race lead in the late models. Was that kind of sitting in the back of your mind here with a couple late race caution flags? You had some fast sprint car drivers back there behind you, knowing that you gave up the win in the late models just a few moments ago, and possibly sitting in that same situation right here as you just had to keep your mind focused and hit your marks and trying to keep them at bay, but having that sitting in the back of your mind, knowing that you made that mistake in the late models to give the lead away to Cody Blix in the last race, and you had possibly the same thing that could have happened here in this one.
Oh, absolutely. You try not to let it sit in the back of your mind, but under cautions, you're just, I wasn't going to go to the high side and try anything this time. I just going to, keep hitting my restarts, keep hitting my marks, and it was going to be pretty hard to get past me in this. So, not make a mistake this time. So, but yeah, it's definitely there in the back of your mind.
Absolutely, but nonetheless, you're able to keep that number 2 car hooked up and out there in the front of the field all evening long, not making a mistake, and just keep on hitting your marks perfectly out there on the racetrack as you park it up here in the Knoxville Raceway victory lane to finish off the weekend here. PJ, who would you like to thank for such a great run and great performance here in these 305 sprint cars?
Thank all the fans for showing up and watching again. I'm probably not the favorite with most of them, but this league wouldn't be what it is without Warren and the fans and putting on the broadcast. I got to thank my teammates, my dad, and Joseph Brooks, Tommy, who's sitting at home with a broke car tonight. Thank my sponsors, Pacer Sign and Design, Upfront Bodies, DM Race Engines, Elysian Salon, Realtor Dusty, Pop-Am, Falls Casino, Knoll Transport, and everybody that helps us, in real life and on the sim, to drive in circles. It's pretty fun. Trying to help the guys out a little bit tonight and warm up with how to drive these things too is kind of cool. So hopefully we'll get some guys faster, and we'll have some more fun.
Absolutely, that's what we're always looking forward to, is just having some good fun and everyone helping everyone out and getting better and better week after week after week, and we keep seeing some great finishes and great battles out there on the racetrack. And another great one here this evening for you as you park that 2 ride up here in Victory Lane. PJ, congratulations here again with the victory here in the 305 sprint cars here with the Montana iRacing League, and we look forward to seeing you back out there on the racetrack next weekend.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, dude.
You too. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our race winner, PJ Popham, the number 2 ride, as PJ picking up the checkered flag and parking that ride up in Victory Lane as Maisie coming in, showing the love, says, nice job, Terrell, let's go. And LGR coming in, showing the love as 305s equals ass. I love watching a good sim race, though. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with a good sim race. And, 305s, they're slow. They're definitely probably not the most enjoyable thing to run out there on the racetrack, but racing's racing. It's always fun. As I said earlier in our post earlier on Facebook, is that, you give me 2 snails and I'll watch them drag race down the sidewalk. I don't care. Racing's racing, and we'll have fun with it no matter what. That is for certain. As maybe I'm the problem out there. I don't think you're the problem out there in that one, Cody. Unfortunately, you just got tied up in a couple right there and nowhere to go for you, my boy. What do you want from the rib shack? Yo, listen, Cody, you're going to a rib shack. Get me some fries. I'll take some ribs as well. Just mild. I don't like spicy, so just mild ribs and some cheesy fries. I'd take some cheesy fries right up now. I'd tear into some fries, that's for certain. I gotta get some dinner into me and go into bed here in a quick hurry here as I'm gonna get up and head into the shop tomorrow morning again. So I got a few hours before I got to get up and go to work, as most of you guys are from the Montana area, so you're mountain time. I'm East Coast over here in Ontario, so it's already past midnight for me now. So it's these are late nights for me, and up here in the booth and up early in the morning to head off into the shop as we'll get ready to pull in our second place finisher, Terrell Wheeler. As Terrell coming home here in position number 2, we're gonna pull him up into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview.
Someday.
Hey, Terrell, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yeah, how's it going, Aaron?
Not too bad, man. A great run and a great race as you quickly got that 43 right up into position number 2. And then all evening long, you were just right there trying to hunt down that 2 right of PJ Popham, waiting for a mistake, waiting for an opportunity to jump up and get around him here. Unfortunately, just weren't able to find the runs you needed to. You weren't able to hit one of those restarts to really put the pressure on his back bumper here in this race, but you're able to hang on and keep a lot of other very, very fast drivers back there behind you.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of fun tonight running with the boys again. PJ was definitely fast. He was pretty checked out there for a good amount of the race. I felt like towards the last maybe 15 or 10 laps, I was starting to figure out the lines I wanted. I was starting to stay up there with him. Unfortunately, I just kind of messed up on a couple restarts where I guess I don't know, kind of caught me off guard there and wasn't expecting to go a little early there. But other than that, it was a fun night still. I'll take second place any day.
Absolutely, second place, never too bad. Ending on the podium as could have been a whole lot worse. We saw quite a bit of caution flags again in this one, but you were able to just kind of hang right there with that 2-round. We saw you hang with them a few times in some decent longer runs that we had here throughout the evening. You were able to kind of hold pace with them. You just really weren't able to find the momentum you needed to draw up to his back bumper or to his outside or anything else, as he was just so quick here this evening. But you were right there trying to put the pressure on him all evening long and putting on a great race for us here up in the grandstands.
Heck yeah, it was a good battle. Looking forward to the finishing off the rest of the season. Before I hop off here, I just want to give a shout out to my team, LGR Motorsports. Been around those boys for the last 2 years here. It's been a good ride. Coulter with the Red Line Design Company for the badass wrap. Stern pressure washing, and then one of my good buddies, Cole. He's been my ride or die on iRacing for the last 3-4 years. We both got into it together and have been racing ever since then. And he's been kind of spotting me. He tuned in tonight and was watching and supporting us tonight. So it was a good time. And I do appreciate Warren for putting the league on.
Absolutely, Terrell. A great run and a great race here for you in this one as you pick up a solid second place finish. We look forward to seeing you back out there on the racetrack next weekend, and hopefully we'll see you right back up here in the broadcast booth, maybe one spot better and up here in Victory Lane.
Heck yeah, man. Hopefully we can get it done next week. Have a good one.
Absolutely. You as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our second place finisher, Terrell Wheeler. Is Wheeler coming home there in position number 2. A great run and a great race out of that 43W machine here this evening as he picks up that second place finish. As Cole says, watching these dudes junk each other, I highly doubt it. Oh, gosh. There's always a front-wheel drive Jetta on dirt, my boy. There's always one of those. That's for certain. Good racing and clean racing ain't good. Yeah, exactly. It's true. It's true. It's true. Sometimes. As we're going to get ready, we're going to pull in our third place finisher now, the 3D racing ride of Warren Samoy. Samoy, the man with the plan, the master man here with the league owner, the league guy that puts everything on and keeps these drivers for the most part in tow here throughout the season, as we're going to pull Warren up for his third place finish. Another good run here for Mr. Samoy. Hey, Warren, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker Broadcasting booth to get a copy.
Yes, sir.
Warren, man, another good run, another good race here for you in that 77 ride as you park it up here in that third position, man. You seem to really have the hang of these 305 sprint cars, and you keep on getting these great runs and great finishes here as you look for the championship here in these 305s and continue to have some good runs, almost in every one of these cars here, kind of just staying nice and clean, trying to stay out of the carnage here week after week after week, and continuing to hit some good runs here. And another good one here tonight as you park that 77 ride up on the podium.
Yeah, 10-4, absolutely. That's one of my biggest things that a wise man once told me when I first started racing real cars. He said, if you're hitting other cars, you're just slowing yourself down. So I always try to take care of my car and, try and stay out of guys as much as I can. And, trying to race clean as much as I can and put on a good show. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely, brother. And you guys put on a great show here throughout the evening once again and throughout the weekend. It's a lot of great racing action, a lot of side-by-side, 2-wide, 3-wide battles out there on the racetrack. Some caution flags, but that's just some good, hard racing out there on the racetrack as you guys put on a great show for us. And you parked that 77 ride up here in position number 3 at the beautiful Knoxville Raceway, knowing that you kept a lot of very fast cats back there behind you. It's going to feel pretty dang good.
Yeah, for sure. It helped, with the good. Well, I started 12th, so I was being very cautious at first. I almost contemplated taking an EOL at the beginning, but we got a decent start and came out of the first caution. There we got 7 laps in, so I was able to make a couple moves there. Then we put on we ran like 15 laps or so of green flag stuff. So that's pretty good. And then we had another run of 12 laps of green. So yeah, that's getting much better. The sprints for some reason seem to be the cleanest division we run. So yeah, that's a good show.
Absolutely a great show and a great race here as you park your ride up in position number 3 to finish off the weekend. Warren, who would you like to thank here for another great run and another great race as you park that 77 ride up here on the podium?
Yeah, we got a lot of good sponsors that are helping us out with this league. So I want to make sure we mention them. We got AC Free Range CPA. That's a guy down in Helena, races real race cars. Hell of a guy. Sponsors a couple leagues that we've been in. Auto Works Repair. That's Patrick Lemire. Patches Be Fast on this racing game. So he helps out a lot with his business. Peacemaker Gaming, of course. Quick Time Designs. Out of Helena, came on after the season started, but great sponsor to have with us. Pacers Sign and Designs, JR1 Motorsports, 3D Racing, and Westside Signs. And yeah, appreciate all your guys' help. We wouldn't be out here without your contributions, so appreciate it.
Absolutely, brother Warren. Congratulations again on another great race and another good run here in this one as you park your ride up in position number 3. We look forward to seeing you back out there on the racetrack next weekend for 4 more races, and hopefully we'll see you up here 4 more times in the broadcast booth, and hopefully one of those times up here in Victory Lane.
Yeah, I'm getting to. I usually need a little bit of luck to get there, but we're headed to Lima Land, and that track's got a lot of crazy finishes. So looking forward to that. We'll see you there.
Absolutely, brother. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Thanks, bud. You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our 3rd place finisher, the master man, the man with the plan, Warren Samoy, coming home there in position number 3. A great run and a great drive there for Mr. Samoy, as I'd rather watch paint dry on a rainy day. Oh, gosh. Looks like I'm eating a lemon, trying to do math. Oh, my gosh. What are we talking about up here in the chat? You guys are going crazy up in here, man. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in here. An amazing weekend of racing action here with the Montana iRacing League. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning in and showing the love here and race after race after race as these guys keep on putting on some great shows and great racing here for us. As Cody says, encore. He says, encore. His grandma. We're talking about his grandma. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know what, What's an encore? I bid you a fair due. I don't know. No encore. No. Stay on and fire up the wheel and get some races in. No, it's already 12:15 for us here, and I gotta be up in like 5 hours. So that's a negative on that one. I am going to take a quick nap before I gotta get up in the morning. Well, more of the morning, as it's already morning here in Ontario. So it's already morning here on the East Coast. We need to get some bed. Front wheel drive Jettas. Oh gosh, build it up. Yeah. Blake's build it up. Yeah, there you go. Front wheel drive Jettas. Let's go. No, just kidding. Oh, you chicken, laugh out loud. They make energy drinks for a reason, I know, and they're probably gonna be the death of me because I drink way too many of those already. I need to get my beauty sleep, okay? You can't look this good every single day without getting at least a little bit of beauty sleep, Joe. You gotta get that beauty sleep into you. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Absolutely amazing weekend of racing action. I can't thank you guys enough for coming in and showing the love. Everyone coming in with the likes, the comments, the shares, all the star senders, any of the new subscribers or followers over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and any of the new supporters as well through the members over there on YouTube or the subscribers over on Facebook. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and man, absolutely insane weekend. Everyone coming in showing the love here all weekend long. As Cody said, you had to have made at least like $8.99, something like that for certain. Hold on, you don't shave the beard? What in the hell? I haven't shaved it yet. Shaved it yet. The NASCAR race is tomorrow. I'll probably fire it up tomorrow because I have to go to work tomorrow. I was expecting to be off tomorrow, but I have to go in tomorrow. So we'll probably do it tomorrow before the NASCAR race, if they even have the NASCAR race tomorrow, which I don't think they're going to, because it looks like a lot of rain for tomorrow again, as already today they had to cancel the Xfinity Series race. We saw the Dirt Car Nationals at Volusia get canceled earlier, as well as rain there as well, and fortunately Florida's just getting hammered right now, so we'll call in. Unfortunately, when you're the boss, Cody, you can't call in. Unfortunately, I'm the guy that gets called in when someone calls in. So, unfortunately, I can't do that. I wish though. Maybe someday in the future and everything else will go back to full-time content creation where we won't have to worry about going to work every day and we'll be able to stay up late and put on lots of races and edit up lots of videos and get lots of content out there and continue to grow more and more and more and more. Unfortunately, you just need to be able to, hit a lot of subscribers. We need I would say a good number of subscribers there on Facebook and members over on YouTube and subscribers over on Twitch before I probably go full-time and be able to actually do this on a full-time, aspect of things or whatever, because that's what we'd want to say. You quit. Yeah, exactly. Say you quit. What, 100,000 stars and maybe I'd think about it. Maybe I'd think about it. No, I'm just kidding. Can't do that. But yeah, no, possibly in the future again, probably maybe summertime-ish. We'll probably go back to a partial full-time content creation area. But for the wintertime, we work and try to keep doing everything and do everything together and try to just keep on rocking and rolling and everything else. OnlyFans, he says, oh gosh. Yeah, if you guys want to help us out and help us reach our goal over on Facebook right now with 20 subscribers, hit that sub button, become an exclusive member of the PeaceMaker Sub Club. Here today, you get exclusive content, exclusive access to our supporter group, and over to our YouTube channel, or our channel over on Discord for that, as well as... What in the world was that? Is my boy Joseph Brooks! Mr. Brooks coming in with the 200 stars. Joe coming in, setting it off with the 200 star bomb here in this one. As Cody Blake says, maybe a professional baseball player? Yeah, I would. I wish. Maybe if I didn't have 2 back surgeries when I was younger, maybe. What could have been? Actually, I probably would have went with golf, honestly. We were pretty good in golf. And could have went to a lot of places, did a lot of things with those OnlyFans. You probably got some pretty feet or some foot pics. Yeah, listen, only feet, I've thought about it. I've thought about jumping up onto Feet Finder or something, see if we could try to sell our feet pics over there or something like that, maybe. Yeah, pop that shirt off, big hoss. Oh, gosh, Cody. Oh, God, I don't think you guys want to see that. Listen, you guys would probably pay me to keep my shirt on, okay? You don't want to see this. You don't want to see this hairy beast, okay? You don't want to see that. You going to keep talking, or are you going to pop that shirt off? Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh. He looks like a professional bocce ball player. Listen, I'm fucking pretty nasty at bocce ball too, okay? Don't you worry about that. Oh, gosh. No, we're not popping the shirt off, boys. Nope, not happening. The shirt's staying on, and unfortunately, it's staying on only for a little bit until I climb into bed, and then it's popping off. But that one is not going to be on live stream. But listen, I can't thank you guys enough, man, coming in, showing the love here all evening long. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in and showing the love here all evening. And maybe in the future, we'll go full-time content creator and we'll be able to stay up late and play video games all day and all night and not have to worry about, waking up and having to go do responsible things. I'll drop another 200 stars if you pop it off. Oh gosh, I don't know about that one. More viewers when that gets popped off. I don't think that's when we get more viewers than when our shirt gets popped off. That's for certain. I bet you're pantsless right now. You slut. No, I definitely have pants on. That's for certain. I don't think I've ever sat here naked. That's for certain, or at least bottomless. Joe coming in with another 200 stars. Joe, I'm not taking my shirt off. Boys, you're gonna make me self-conscious, okay? You're objectifying me, okay? Come on now. So it sounds like you're gonna pop it off. It doesn't sound like that. No, it definitely doesn't sound like that. We're not doing that. No shot. We're doing that. What are we even talking about? Why are we trying to take my shirt off here on stream? Okay, come on now. I'm not an object like that. Okay, I feel like a stripper right now. You guys are throwing stars at me to take my clothes off. What in the Mountain Dew? Please take that shirt off, dog. Oh gosh. No, we can't do. Boys, that's it. We're calling tonight there. We got to go to bed. I got to go to bed, man. It's 12:30 in the morning. I got to get some sleep here before I got to wake up in like 4.5 hours. So we got to go. We got to go to bed. All right, you pop it off first, and then Cody Horton will follow. Oh, gosh. Maybe on OnlyFans. Maybe we'll make an account. We'll let you see it over there. It's Joe coming in with the exclamation mark followers with the 675 days of being a part of the Peacemaker followages. Cody says, oh my God, put that fucking shirt back on. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. 100%. I'd scare everybody away. I'd have no followers left. Don't tell Barb. Oh gosh. But listen, boys, I appreciate y'all coming in, showing the love here. Everyone coming in, showing the love here in this one. What about live shaving? We're going to do that tomorrow. Brian. Before the race, we'll fire up a live stream. I don't think the race is even going to happen tomorrow, so we'll be able to do that and actually have time to do it and not have to worry about everything. I would have done it earlier today, but I was trying to figure out SDK, trying to get that to work. Obviously, it never worked all night long, so we never had the opportunity to have the SDK overlay and be able to actually work that stuff. Pop it off. No, it's staying on. Good night, fellas. Good night, Brian. I hope you have yourself a wonderful evening, my boy. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm gone as well. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all back here tomorrow evening for some, maybe some pre-race festivities for the Daytona 500 if they race it tomorrow. If not, we'll play some Call of Duty and have some fun tomorrow evening before we have another race. 5,000 stars for a shirt pop. 5,000 stars, I might think about it. For 5,000 stars. But you got to go very, very quick here because I'm going to head to the end live stream screen here, and we're going to play some music for a couple minutes. I'm going to play an ad over on Twitch, and then we're going to bed, chat. So listen, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I will see you guys all back here tomorrow for some more racing action. Peace and love, baby. Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. alive. Cody, you missed it. What in the world? How did you miss it, brother? Peace out, guys. Much love. I'm counting on it, Cody. I'm counting the minutes. I'm counting the days. I'm counting the minutes, brother. You popped into the best show in motorsports right there, brother. You don't see that anywhere else except for PeaceMaker Gaming.